This is my best friend, Natalie. This is my first time doing a video interview. How many do you think you've done?
A lot. I mean, I'm obviously a plus size black woman, and so all of those things intersect. My blackness and my womanness and my plus sizedness, they all intersect. I had like C boobs when I was in like 3rd grade, and like I went to all white schools, and so my body looked different. So I've always like looked different, and then I'm like a black person, but I'm fair skinned. So all of those things kind of intersect in the way that I interpret my body and like the issues that I had growing up, being othered a lot. Like shopping experiences were horrible. Like I would either be crying or laughing in the dressing room constantly. Like,
Yeah.
so they don't make anything for me. And some days that was like really funny. And then some days I was like, and I am devastated. And this is the worst. And I hate everything about life. My response was always, I'm going to root and bet on myself. I'm not going to let other people determine what I think is possible for myself. And my goal in life is always to be happy. And so like, that's what I'm focused on. And like, whatever size clothes I'm wearing is whatever. I'm gonna still get the fly stuff, but like, I'm gonna have to navigate that differently. But that's not gonna be the thing I think about constantly. I've lived that life already of like being completely neurotic and like being like, oh my God, if I just do 800 push-ups and I do that, like, I've done that and just been completely tormented. And you miss the joy of your life. You miss every amazing, beautiful moment because that's all you're thinking about. No one has permission to talk about your body. It is not theirs. And really having ownership over our bodies and going like, I get to determine what healthy is. I get to determine what happiness is, and not allowing other people to burden you with their narrow view of what you should be like. They don't have to wake up in your body. You do.
So you mentioned that you always wear the fly clothes, obviously. When would be my best friend if you didn't.
Shallow. Really shallow. No.
Well, you chose me too.
I know. A crew of all equals. That's all I'm saying. There was just like a period of time where I just decided I wasn't going to be uncomfortable anymore. And I just was like, I'm going to wear what I like and what is comfortable to me, and I don't care if other people like it or not.
What were you wearing before that?
Oh, just like whatever the fuck would kind of maybe fit. Like, just whatever. Like, and then now I'm like in a all black pops of color, mixing these like serious pieces with like fun pieces, like wearing a body conscious dress and then like a gold jacket. And of course everyone is going to look at you because you're wearing a gold jacket, but going, I like it. I don't care what other people are doing. Like, I saw it and I thought it was cute. And so, why are you shaking your head?
Because that is what style is. Like, that's just exciting to me, because that's what I want people to be doing and feeling and thinking.
I don't know if it's inspired. I think it's just finally like caught up in terms of like, there are just things that I can wear now, and I can go to a store like Target and buy things. And there's like, it's more than just like a little closet size space in Target. There's like a whole section. I was down to wear a crop top before my stomach got this big. They just messed up, and now my stomach is this big, and so I wore a crop top with the stomach. You know what I mean? But like, I could have been wearing it 10 years ago. I was
So you don't even remember like the first day you were like, I'm gonna wear a crop top.
I remember the first time I wore shorts as an adult.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, we're doing this.
When was that?
Probably like 6 or 7 years ago. And I was like, people are probably gonna die. My cellulite is like...
And did anyone die?
And that's the thing, no one ever dies. Like, you think, like, the first time I wore a bikini and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to the beach. These people are gonna be like, ah, or like, you know, you have the like trauma of like, they're gonna yell Free Willy or whatever, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Childhood trauma stuff. And then I was like, no one cares. Like, that's the whole thing, is like, we think people care about us more than they do.
I don't care about
So just do you. Just go ahead and be fly and live your life and stop tripping, because like, we're wasting time being worried about that we don't have a flat stomach, when it's like, girl, are you out here at this party or no?
Yeah. Where are your favorite places to shop?
I'm like frequently at Target and Forever 21, and then like I occasionally will go to like Torrid or Lane Bryant or whatever if I want to like get some specific pieces, and then like I'll do a little bit of online shopping. Like,
what are things that people do that you think are insensitive or that are pet peeves as a plus size woman?
anytime someone's like criticizing their body, it's annoying to me, because we all just have whatever body we have, and also whatever we're criticizing about ourselves, there's other people that don't even have those things, like aren't afforded the luxury of complaining about that because they don't even have it. And then stuff like, you know, there's a lot of like fat shaming and like body shaming and people really are like traumatized by the word fat, which is just a descriptor word. And so like I'm not offended by the word fat, but I think when people use it as a dagger, it really pisses me off, because it's like, what is your end game? Like, what is your objective? Like, you're just trying to be a mean person? Cool. Yeah.
What do you do?
I do a lot of things. I'm a poet and teaching artist first. And so I travel the country sharing my work and also doing professional development with companies around vulnerability and integrity, and like that's kind of the cornerstone of my work as an artist. And then I've leveraged my art into running a nonprofit called Sister Support, and we basically create opportunities for women to thrive. And I also work for a nonprofit called Street Poets, and I teach poetry as a healing art to under-resourced and incarcerated youth.
Thank you, Natalie.
Thank you.